Good evening, designers, and welcome to episode 187-ish of Game of Rugs. This is the exciting test episode because, I want to be clear, nobody is ever going to complain about being in Italy. But while I was in Italy, my phone died. And it didn't just die a little bit, it died completely. And because this is 2022 and my ticket home was on my phone, and also my COVID pass was on my phone, and also all of my banking shit and ability to pay for things is on my phone. I had to immediately go out and buy a new phone in Italian. The phone is not in Italian. The transaction was. Uh, so I am now recording on a brand new phone, and I would love your feedback in the comments because this is new for all of us. Is the sound terrible? I have no idea. Is the resolution good? I don't know. It's going to be exciting. We are all going to experience new things. Like, for example, the limited edition stuff that we have, the terracotta dunes and the cedar wood drifts. I, I, I don't have strong feelings about the stuff. I do have strong feelings about the titles. Like, this is what happens when you let the interns do shit. I have interns at my office this week, and we were concerned that there wasn't going to be enough for them to do. And so they had set up table tennis for them. And I went in and asked, like, "Oh, have you guys enjoyed playing table tennis?" And they were like, "No." And I was like, "Why?" And they were like, "There wasn't a ball." I'm like, "I'm sorry. The three of you are about to go off to university, right?" "Yes." "Yes." I was like, "And you've been here for 5 days?" "Yes." "And in that 5 days, it never occurred to a single one of you to bring in a ball." And they were like, "Oh, no." And I was like, "The future's fucked. It is completely fucked." And then one of them fell off a satellite dish. So that went well. What I do really like, because I didn't have strong feelings about today's daily, what I do really like is this. It's so exciting to go outside and have a really different kind of environment. We could have a really nerdy conversation about the actual environment, and by which I mean the sky, the sand, the rocks, and the plants that are being shown, because these are painted. And I don't know if this is a change, an overall design home style change, or if it's just for this series, but it is weird. It is different. I struggle. I struggle sometimes with different. So as far as I'm concerned, it's new and therefore wrong. Ooh, this is new, not wrong. I mean, very wrong for this room, but that is delightful. I'll be using all of that. Thank you. I might temporarily be using these. I think I might have the matching sofa. I do not. I do not have the matching sofa. Okay, so what if I put that in? And then do I have matching? Do we have matching anything? I personally do not have matching things. Ooh, okay, well that doesn't go. I mean, this theoretically goes with the furniture, but it looks like trash. How about that? I feel like I should. be able to find it. Why is it not telling me that this is in the set? Because this looks a lot like the sofa that I'm trying to match. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, kids. Okay, and then we have lots of things that match this. So I feel like this is going far too well. Far, far, far too well. Something's going to go awfully wrong now. But let's buy this with no regrets. Okay, we've filled all the room requirements, but I do find it's easiest to make the furnishings go together when you, like, even though we've filled the room requirements, I'm going to stick with them. I'm not going to void them out, and I'm going to see if I can get furniture. Like, that console table goes reasonably well with the coffee tables because it's all anthro and it's all quite well matched. Oh, we're back to my least favorite problem, which is that there is no end table that goes with. It's like Anthro foisted off the design of its end tables to a completely different designer who uses a different manufacturer, who uses different wood. Like, look at this. This is madness. It's madness. All right, so do I have a coffee table? All right, we're going to use these, and we're going to get rid of all of them. And I think there's a matching one of these, even though they haven't told me it's in the set. Oh, good. Okay, well, we're just going to dump this. Perfect. We're going to dump all of that in there. By the way, I loved this, and I purchased it the second that it became available, like the second. Have I been able to use it anywhere? Absolutely not. So should we use the striped thing? Let's use the striped thing. Okay, now how much are they going to hose us for a rug? Because I don't see like a cheap bargain basement rug coming up in my immediate future, if I'm honest with you. All right. Can we use that? I hate that rug, and the faster I can get rid of it, the better. Oh my God, we'd just be down to 2. I mean, this is like the very definition of living, breathing, bland. But having said that, we're just here for the series prize, right? Is that the worst? I mean, probably. All right, let's work backwards from art. The temptation is to put this in. Very bad idea, 0 contrast. Absolutely no contrast at all. Let's put these in, and then we're going to need a green rug. I have this old rug that kind of goes. Not a massive fan. What would they like to sell me? Oh, I briefly saw this, and I have to say, yes, I know that, thank you. Clearly very wrong for this environment. Wait, what did I accidentally get rid of? Not that. Oh, I need to buy. Right, I need to buy this. Oh God, I think it just dimmed my screen. Everything is new. It rings, and I'm like, is that an alarm? Is it a phone call? Is it an alert? Is it a text? I don't know. It's all very new and far too exciting. And also, this level of excitement and bewilderment makes me feel like I'm 127 fucking years old. What is the point of this plant? What? You can't see it. Like, I have to put it in there. Voters are going to shout at me if I don't, but you can't see it. It's just a waste of 650 diamonds. All right, anyway, don't really like these plants, so let's use them. I mean, okay, nobody else is going to like them either because they're ugly. All right, shop. Let's look at the new rugs. So there's this rug, which is super cool. Not great for this room. And then there's this rug, which is very nice. And I do like a round rug. Okay. Uh, we could switch one of them to this rug, but I don't like it as much. I do know that at some point in the future I'm going to end up buying this rug for a purpose. Should I just buy it for this room now? It's very funky. It's extremely, like, retro and cool. If I go with this, it's much more bland. Do I like it more or less? I don't know. My previous plan of just use Anthro everything did not work because it turns out that I didn't actually own that Anthro console table that I put over there on the side. So now I just need to buy something, find something, and not buy it. There, look. Kathy Kuo to the rescue. I know. Shock. What about this other Kathy Kuo thing? Is that even better? I mean, it's kind of rounded. Should we go with that? Let's go with that, I guess. Feels wrong. It's going to be one of those things where I obsess over something that matters to absolutely no one while you all die of boredom. Okay. And then should we use this rug or that rug? I actually am digging this. I'm just going to go for it. All right, what other things do we have to fill in? Oh, so many things. I do like these pillows. I'm not going to waste them. I am instead going to, I know you're shocked, use these white floor vases. Ugh. Okay. And I'm loving these. They're very cute. And you can put them on the matching tables. And then we have that, which can go over there on the perimeter on the right. And then we'll do this, same thing, perimeter at the rear. So that's all put together. And I think we're going to need a lamp. I am having a general lamp crisis of faith because my strategy has always been to, in terms of decor, where it requires a plant or a piece of decor, obviously that's what you do. But if it's possible to put in a lamp, always put in the lamp because it is the basically the cheapest. It's going to be the cheapest option out of all of the options. And there's so many lamps that are available for cash instead of diamonds. And I am always much more bountiful in cash than I am in diamonds. So that's what I do, and it's what I've always done. And now I'm starting to genuinely be concerned that voters have gone off lamps, that they don't like them, they're not scoring well, and maybe I shouldn't be using them. Also, if I have this lamp and it's covering up that table completely, do I need to waste that piece of decor? I mean, I might, only because I can't get it out because I have fat fingers, but other than that, all right, let's put that thing back and then do some voting. I'm going to put this giant lamp back, and it's going to tank this room. But here we are, motherfuckers. All right, so submit. Oh, where we were going to vote. You don't want me to vote? But they like the voting. All right, well, we'll get some results and then we'll go vote. So this was the natural treasures. I earned a free gift. Ooh, okay. You can never have too many candle things in this game, that's for sure. I love this. I'm buying that. I'm going to use it all week. I love it. Okay. So that was distracting. I don't know how we ended up there. Oh, right. Here we are. We were doing results. Okay, go away. And then we're going to look at the results. Grateful. Oh, okay. This is a great start with a not terrible end table for one of the ugliest rooms I've ever done. It was a bundle. It was a week with no bundles, so that was fine. And they gave us this horrendous gold thing. And like, what are you gonna do? So I did the thing that the room clearly wanted me to do. But am I proud of that 5? Absolutely not. I'm embarrassed for me, and you should be embarrassed for me too. Ooh, this is exciting. Maybe this will be better. It's not. It's fine. Okay, well, the screen's gone dim now, and I don't know how to fix that. Ugh. Okay. Uh, it was fine. I mean, this room I liked. I actually felt very warm and fuzzy and enthusiastic about this room while I was putting it together. And I really liked the shape of the chair backs matched the shape of the table and that they were ovular. And I also liked that the bench on the ground um, kind of mimicked that in the corners. And then there was the roundness of the vases. And like, honestly, I would have liked to see a 5 for this room more than the other two. But what could you do? We take them where we get them. And then here I really liked this room and voters not so much. But like, what is our company motto? Voters are tasteless hoes. I'm thinking about doing a episode next week on common misunderstandings about design home because I think it would be interesting. All right. Oh, and then they hated this one. Okay, I struggled with this room and I don't know why I did it. It must have been a daily. Clearly they wanted like black and something decor, and I didn't. And I went with this brown, which was a mistake. And that's where we are. So that's great. All right, and we're gonna do some voting, and then we're all gonna go home. We're gonna go home to our lives that are not made up of gelato for lunch, which is so sad. Loves. I can see that you're trying. I do see that you're trying. And this is an interesting floor lamp. I hope you got it as a prize and that you didn't buy it. But other than that, this room is terrible. And the room on top is also terrible. And so we're going to vote those equal and hope for brighter things in the future. Room on top, what a hot mess. Oh, okay, well now it's light again. I'm going to have to fix this. The room on the bottom, while not flawlessly put together, does share a coordinated color palette at least, and is better than the room on the top, and is also not terrible. So let's vote for the room on the bottom. And that's the only sunshine we're gonna see today. It's just a brief little break in the cloud and gloom of terrible design. The room on the bottom could actually have been saved from the dumpster fire it is if the coffee table and end table had matched at all. Either one of these two choices would have been fine. And then whatever you chose there, also for the ottoman. I think this is just a very new player. And I think that this is just very young decor. That is a problem that may also be shared by the users on the top, by the player on the top. But the problem with the room on the top is that it's just ugly. So even a pattern matching bitch like me would not coordinate that ottoman with that rug. What are you thinking? If you had put in a different rug, this entire room would have been saved. but you didn't, and now it's going to hell, and it's your fault. I don't hate the room on the bottom. Look, I like this rug. You know who likes this rug? Me and these two people. That's it. We're the only people who like this rug. I think the room choices on the bottom for this rug are better. It's a better sofa. It's not the worst furniture in the world. The chairs are where this room is let down. Better chairs would have pulled this entire thing together. But they are better than the ones on the top where we have an outdoor sofa in beige and then two white indoor chairs and just no ma'am. So we're going to do the room on the bottom. The room on the top is too many colors. The room on the bottom is not enough colors. The room on the bottom is like an absence of color, and the room on the top is like a color blindness issue. I'm going to vote them equal. All right, let's take one look and see if these rooms are better. Oh, so much better. Maybe? I have just been discussing this painting on the bottom with myself. I have, what is it? It's level 29. I have one left. I'm at level 94. So you do the math, but what it feels like is that I've been trying to use up this fucking shitty art for 1,012 levels. But certainly since very early in the game. Because obviously, like levels 1 through 29, you can get there in like 2 weeks. You level up a lot faster at the beginning. So it's very recently. So I feel for the person on the bottom who's trying to get rid of this art, but you can't do that with this rug. So we're going to have to vote for the room on top. And then maybe doing that will make my screen contrast come back. Oh, what a nightmare. The room on the top is not bad and the art is cute. But the rug is a problem, and the problem with the rug is, do I hate the rug, or am I biased against the rug because I know that voters in general hate this rug and people should not choose this rug? Having said that, I do like the room on the bottom. It is very nicely coordinated. A little floor decor wouldn't have killed you. It would not have killed you, but we're voting for it anyway. The room on top is fine. You know, you're new, you're using the art that you have. You have this line print. I totally get that. This room on the bottom would have been fine again with a different rug. And with this room, it's not a question of do I dislike the rug myself or do I just know that other people dislike the rug. It's a question of this is a very poor rug choice for this room. It doesn't go with anything. You've got teal sofas and art. Any other rug would have been better. So I know it's Game of Rugs, but we're going to live life dangerously, and I'm voting for the room on the top as just the end of a series of poor decisions that I have made in the past 7 days. I actually like the room on the top. It's quite striking. It's taking its tropical duties quite seriously. And the room on the bottom is fine. It's probably better. It's very bland. I'm just going to throw caution to the wind and vote for the room on the top. Wow. Okay, well, I love the room on the top, and I'm 100% voting for that. Is anybody else going to vote for this room? Absolutely not. But this designer should know that out there, someone loves her and appreciates her efforts. Good job, designer 356. And that is it, and it also brings us to 25 minutes, which is the amount of time I swear we're not going to get to in every episode because it's too long, and here the fuck we are. So, thank you very much for watching today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up And if you would like to see future episodes of Game of Rugs, please become a subscriber. We would absolutely love to have you. Bye now.